and welcome to class. Tonight we are going to talk about the florals, okay, for a couple of reasons. One, they're really nice. Two, there's some awesome releases this month. So I'm going to tell you about those as well. So there goes my video. I got myself all organized today and yeah. Anyway, I thought I was organised and now I'm looking at my screen and my banner's missing. And where are we? Here we go. I fixed it all up. We're all there. I have got a couple of things down in the green room or whatever you want to, in the studio, that I've very impressed with myself that I've actually got them working for class tonight. So the first thing, let's do the draw for our box of soaps. Okay, remember each month, anyone that's on my team that does a LRP order or anyone that purchases a class pack goes in the draw to win one of these packs. Now, this is a bath melt and pour soap pack. Now, this one is the unicorn one. So there's a unicorn mold. It's got everything in the box that you need to make it, including the instructions. Everything is there. That's worth about $50. So I have, check this out. Look at this. Come on, do it. Yeah. Ta-da! I've put everybody's name in a wheel and we're just going to randomly select one of those names. So I think I have to go here to do that. Here we go. Check that out. I'm impressed with myself. And Cassandra, you have won a do-it-yourself soap kit. So I will be in contact with you and tell you how to pick that up, or I can drop it into you. I know where you work, so it's all good. Anyway, congratulations. And whoops, there we go. Crazy. Anyway, I am Tia the Oil Lady, and my business is Tia the Oil Lady at the Oil Hut, and it's all about aromatherapy and essential oils, and trying to stay positive are my pillars of my business. Introducing you to essential oils, breaking down how they work, what they do, and how you can get hold of them is one of my passions, hence the reason that every Tuesday night I am here to talk oils. So if you have any questions, please pop them in the comments. Please contact me, private message. Either way, I don't mind. If you do join in class, that's great. I love to see that we have people here. And like I said, if you have any questions, please fire away. Now, the reason we're doing florals this week, we're still going to talk a little bit about, swapping out, because we've been talking for the last month or so about the whole concept of low tox living. And the whole reason that we're doing that is because toxins just aren't nice. Like, they're not good for us. They build up in our system. They affect the way that our system works effectively. They're not good news, and they're in everything. So if we can actually remove some and do it really simply, for example, we've talked about this one, okay, toothpaste. There's a great example, and that's something that we use every single day. It is something that doTERRA provide us with, and if you read all the instructions on the back, not quite as nasty as some of your regular toothpaste. Okay, things like deodorants, again, a nice natural deodorant that doesn't have aluminiums and all those bonus toxins in it. Now, you would think that those two simple products, and most of us use those every single day. You would think that, seriously, what's it going to do to your body? But if there are toxins in the ones you're using, and by toxins, we're talking about just the chemical compounds that are in them. Okay, now there are chemical compounds in absolutely everything. I love it. I saw a post the other day going, oh my God, would you use this product? And it was literally a list of all these chemicals, and everyone's going, oh my God, I wouldn't put that in my body. Oh my God. And, they were just going off. And it turned out it was like the composition of an apple. Okay. And we all know that apples are really good for us, but all things have a chemical composition in them. They're all made up of different chemical compounds that create the different things that we get. So obviously some of them are good for us, and things like what's in an apple, well, our body can process that. It can digest it, it can utilize it, it can get rid of the bits that we don't need because it is natural and our body can work with that. But if we put things into our system that aren't so natural, what happens is when we get to that whole blood cleaning part of our lymphatic and blood system, circulatory system's job, it kind of goes, seriously, what's all this? What am I supposed to do with this? I don't have time to deal with that now. And it just stores it for later. And that's not good for our health, because that's how we can get run down. It affects our stress levels. It affects our sleep. It affects the quality of our skin. It affects so many different things. So our our goal at the moment is to reduce some of the toxins that we're putting into our system. And to do that, that just means swapping out some of the more toxic things. We've talked about your cleaning products, for example. Go a nice natural one. And if you've got a doTERRA account, take advantage of the fact that you get them at wholesale prices and you get points for them. Okay, you've got all sorts of cleaning products within the doTERRA range. So, you've got choices, okay, but they're educated choices, okay? You can research them, you can look at them at home, you can do all of that before you purchase. And even once you've purchased, you've got plenty of information. And the beauty of doing it the doTERRA way is that you always know where to get your products from, because you know what? I put an order through every single month. So every month I know where to go to get my products. It's not a matter of, oh, where did I get that one? I really liked that. Now, where was it? I don't have to do that because I know that I literally get my skincare, my cleaning products, my shampoo, my conditioner, my toothpaste, my deodorant, my essential oils, my perfume, cleaning products. I said that one, skincare, laundry products. I get them all from my doTERRA account. So there's no, trying to remember which one I liked best, because you know what? I liked that one. And that's the one that I'll purchase again next month. Okay, I like this one. I'll purchase that again next month. Anyway, enough about that. I will come back to having your own account, because there is a super deal for April. I think it's for the whole month. If not, it's for the first 2 weeks anyway. But it's on the Facebook page and LinkedIn and stuff, so you'll be able to check it out. Or if you've got any questions, just ask me. But I'll tell you about that one at the end. Now, I've put some pictures together that I thought we would talk about, and talk about some of the beautiful florals that we have, that we've been offered, and that we have this month. On offer this month is where I thought we would start, and hopefully this will work the way I envisioned it, because it's the first time I've done the video this way. Okay, now it is an actual video, and ta-da, look at that. I can stop and start it as we go. Yes, love it when it actually works. Okay, so the first one that we will talk about is jasmine. And okay, let me just make that a bit bigger. Okay, first one we'll talk about is jasmine. Okay, now with jasmine, we can apply it to the bottom of our feet, the palms of our hands. Now, these are two places that I talk about heaps. Okay, I love putting oils on the palm of my hand because it's a really quick way to just breathe them in and enjoy them. Okay, but this one is really good for balancing our hormones, our emotions. It's brilliant as part of our skincare regime because it's really good for dry skin, and it can reduce the occasional eye irritation. Obviously not in the eye, but if you put a little bit on your fingertip and just tap it around here, that will help as well. But jasmine is beautiful, and it is a lovely floral one. Now, jasmine oil itself is really, really strong. Okay, I actually have a bottle over there, but it is really, really strong, and it is quite expensive. So what doTERRA have done is they've made it. Where's my screen? There, you'll see it's doTERRA. It's a touch one, Jasmine Touch, which means it is in a roller bottle. Okay, so in a roller bottle so that we can roll far out, so that we can roll it and use it as required. Okay, now the beauty of that is it does make it more affordable. Two, it is already in a carrier oil, so it will disperse into your skin. Now, if you really want the jasmine in your diffuser, flick the roller off and put 1 or 2 drops in. Don't think it's in a carrier, I'll add 10, because it will stink. Okay, so just put 1 or 2 drops. That's all you need of that one. Now, that particular one, that's an oil my mum avoids completely, anything that has jasmine in it, because she's allergic to the plant, and the oil comes from the plant, so she avoids the oil, much like she avoids the plant. So it's all good. Righto, which floral is next? Where are we? Come on. Oh, okay, it's done it in a different order to the order that I did it in. Okay, that's all right. Okay, Madagascar Vanilla. Now, maybe not a floral, but it is beautiful. And I've put this one in because vanilla is one of the specials this month. It is one of the Mother's Day specials. Now, up till now, vanilla has only been available from the US warehouse. And I talk most weeks about the fact that the US warehouse, that we have access to the US warehouse and that we can order from Australia or the US. But quite often what happens is some things are released in the US warehouse. So we can still get them, but it means doing a separate order to our Australian order. This month, Madagascar Vanilla is available in Australia, and it smells unreal. Now, by itself, it's probably not one that I would use just by itself. I'm not going to put a drop on my hand and go, vanilla. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to mix it. Okay, I'm going to mix it with some floral, or I'm going to mix it with sandalwood, or even frankincense, maybe. Sandalwood, definitely. You could mix it with a bit of orange. That would be a really sweet smell. There's heaps and heaps of recipes that you can find that if you look, you'll be able to sort of create yourself. You can add a drop to a beverage for a creamy flavor because it is vanilla. Okay, so you could even put it, like Kendra just made a chocolate fudge this afternoon. So she could have added a drop of this to that. Now, if you're doing it in things like that, again, 1 drop, 1 or 2 drops, don't get carried away. It's not like your vanilla essence where you need half a teaspoon. Okay, you're probably only going to need 1 or 2 drops because it is quite strong. Okay, you can add it to your pulse points. So that's here as a perfume, again, in the coconut oil. So make yourself a roller. Grab an empty roller bottle. They're here, I've got them. Grab an empty roller bottle, put in, a couple of drops of your vanilla, maybe 2 drops of vanilla, and then pick 2 or 3 other oils that you really like the smell of and have a bit of a play with them. Obviously, hold the bottles first and smell them before you add the drops to your bottle. And then pop your fractionated coconut oil in it, and you've got yourself a beautiful perfume with that really nice creamy, like that nice vanilla-y base note to it. Add a few drops to a warm bath to soak away the stress of your day. Blend it into a moisturizing body lotion and apply it to your body after a warm shower. And it smells unreal. It is really, really pretty. I do like it. Okay, the next one that we're going to talk about. Okay, this one I do not have, and I have not smelt it because this is the Mother's Day release. This one is brand new to us. I've never, like what I've been here with doTERRA 6 years now, and I've not seen this one. So I'm a bit excited to get this one. It should arrive later this week. Okay, again, it's a touch. See there how it says touch? Okay, that means that you can pop it onto pulse points, use it as a perfume. Oddly, apply it as a skin repellent when spending time outdoors because it's often being used as a natural pesticide. Chrysanthemum oil and extract have been used in herbal medicine for their antibacterial and antibiotic properties and used to massage shoulders after a long day. So it's got quite a few interesting properties about it. Okay, like I said, now this one, we'll come back to this one because this one's part of the Mother's Day special. Next up, we've got gardenia. This is another one of the Mother's Day special. Okay, so gardenia. Apply it to your pulse points, use it as a perfume again. But if you apply it to your pulse points, okay, for a whole day to experience a positive day. I'm all about positivity. So gardenia is the positive one. Prior to applying facial care products, gently massage a small amount into the skin to enhance skin health and moisture retention. Ooh, okay. With that whole aging thing, I've been reading a bit about it. The wrinkles, yeah, need to keep the moisture in. So this one could be the go. Use as a personal floral fragrance. Okay, after washing your hair, dispense a small amount into the palm of your hand and apply it into the hair and scalp for nourishment and moisture. Now, again, so straight onto your palm, just 1 or 2 rolls, and then you'll be able to like pop it through your hair. Okay, gardenia. I'm actually excited for that one. We have gardenias out the front and they're lovely. So I am excited to get gardenia. There is 3 in the Mother's Day special and osmanthus is the 3rd one. Okay, this one, hydrated skin again. I love, so we've talked only about 5 oils already, I think, and like 3 or 4 of them are really good for hydrating your skin. So what this means is that I can have choices. I don't have to use the same one every single day, so Monday morning, I could use my gardenia because, it'll work with that. Plus, I need the dose of positivity, or maybe I need that on Friday, depending on how your week has gone. Okay, osmanthus is another one of my choices. The alluring sweet fragrance of osmanthus. Try saying that quickly without thinking. Absolute is uniquely captivating. Apply it to the wrist and inhale for a positive aromatic experience. Okay, it is rich, sweet, and uniquely fruity, making it perfect as a personal fragrance. Use it as part of a full body massage. So again, personal fragrance. So perfumes, oils, florals, lots and lots of perfumes. Well, majority of perfumes are based on your flowers. So here are your flowers, and you can play and make your own perfumes. And the beauty of making your own perfumes using your essential oils is we go back to low tox. Okay, our body understands oils. Our body can absorb them and utilize them and release whatever we don't need. There are no toxins attached to these. Okay, there's nothing that our body has to kind of go, oh, what are you? I'm not quite sure what to do with you. I'll just put you over there till later. Okay, that doesn't happen when you're using your essential oils because they come from nature. They are completely natural. And if you're using really good quality, unadulterated, you know, non-synthetic, if you're using good natural oils, you're going to have a positive experience pretty much every time. Like I said, like my mum's allergic to this one. She probably wouldn't have a positive experience with that one. But if she wants a nice floral perfume, she's got heaps of choices. Okay, next one might be the special. Where are we? Come on. Oh, okay. Rose oil. Now, rose oil is beautiful. Now, Michelle asked me about this one this week, which sort of that and the fact that then they released all the florals. That's what prompted today's talk about the florals. Rose oil is beautiful. Okay, take a walk in the garden. Apply to your pulse points to uplift your mood during the day. Okay, use on areas of concern twice daily to reduce the appearance of skin imperfections, and apply it to your neck and wrists as a personal fragrance. Rose oil, absolutely beautiful. And it's all about self-love. Okay, heart chakra. If anytime you're, a little bit nervous or whatever, you can you can roll it because it's in a roller, or put it on your hand and just put it over your heart just to sort of calm you down and just protect yourself a little bit if you're sort of going out and feeling a bit nervous or not very confident in yourself. So rose oil is beautiful. Now, again, where most of the ones we're talking about tonight are the touch oils. As you can see up the top there, it says touch, which means it is in fractionated coconut oil. Now, when I first became an aromatherapist, so we're talking long time ago, 25, 26, maybe 20, something like that, a long time ago. Anyway, when you bought rose oil or neroli or jasmine, they always came 3% in jojoba oil. Okay, so they would come in a little bottle and they would be 3% in jojoba oil. And literally that was to make them affordable, but also just to break the smell down, because in their absolute form, they are super strong. Okay, they are really, really strong. Now, again, like the jasmine, if you want rose in your diffuser, pop the top off and put 1 or 2 drops in your diffuser. Okay, if you love using it in your diffuser, grab a little empty bottle that's just a dropper bottle and use that. Pour some into that and use it in your diffuser. Okay, now it mentioned there as a personal fragrance. Can you imagine rose and vanilla? That would be really cool. Okay, the other one I love with the rose is like your sandalwood. Okay, even some of your citrus ones you can play with it a little bit. Okay, rose is like a middle note oil. So if you're looking at a perfume to make your own perfume, then you need a top note and a base note as well as your rose. Okay, obviously you can just use it as it is, that's fine. But if you want a perfume that's going to last all day, it's really important to add a base note. Patchouli, sandalwood, frankincense, even cedarwood, any of these are base note oils. So you could add, say, 4 drops of rose and 1 drop of patchouli, and that will give you a nice perfume that will stay just that little bit longer on your body. Anyway, rose oil is beautiful, all about self-love, self-confidence, and self-care. Next, which one have we got? Okay, this one's an interesting one. Actually, this one is one of the reasons that I joined doTERRA. Got quite excited when I joined doTERRA because Melissa was unavailable for a long time. Okay, now I'm just going to give you a bit of a shock here. Here is the price of Melissa. It is a 5 ml bottle and it is $310, okay, for something that smells a little bit like lemongrass, but it has some amazing properties in it. Now, why it was part of the reason that I kind of aligned with doTERRA is because when I first joined doTERRA, Melissa was unavailable. Okay, they really were trying to get the crops back to the quality of oil that they wanted, because for a few years there, the fields, the suppliers had been kind of taken advantage of. So doTERRA stepped in, and as part of their co-impact sourcing program, they helped bring back the Melissa from its origins, from the place where it grows the best. Okay, now part of doing that meant that for a little while it was only available to consultants once a year, one bottle. Okay, and then I think I'd been here maybe two years, and it was released and we were allowed to, anyone could have it at any time. Obviously, price wise, it's still not one of our biggest sellers, but it is available, which is something that it wasn't for a long time. So doTERRA have worked with the supplier, with the farmers, with that whole production chain to create a viable industry now that will continue to grow. So not one that's going to, in 3 years' time, go, well, you've taken all our plants, we've got nothing left. Okay, that's not going to happen, because it is part of the co-impact sourcing program, which means that doTERRA really does take care of them. I don't know if you remember, about 2 years ago, as part of the co-impact sourcing, doTERRA did not buy a single drop of frankincense. They actually paid their suppliers to keep the trees and not touch them, because the trees needed a break. Okay, they had enough supply to, they made sure they got a little bit each time, a little bit extra each time, so that they would be covered for that 12 months. But, and the supplier didn't miss out, they were still paid, but at the end of 12 months, we still have brilliant quality frankincense without killing off the trees or damaging them, or, doing those type of things to them. So Melissa is another one of those beautiful co-impact sourcing stories that I love. Saying that, you can go to okay, give me a second. Source to you. There you go. I knew it. Here you go. I'll pop it in the comments here. It is the source. Oh, no, it's not going to let me. Oh, there we go. sourcetoyou.com.au, and that website will give you a whole pile of information on the co-impact sourcing model and how it does help support the different farmers and the different suppliers of our oils. Now, this is another floral. This one is a fairly common one. Most people have heard of geranium. We've all seen geraniums. We've all heard of it that way. Awesome for hormone balance, okay, for balancing our moods, things like that. But it is a balancer, so it's great in your moisturizer, okay, for a smoothing effect. Apply it to your shampoo and your conditioner to balance the hair, okay, reduce the dry or oily hair. And again, wrists, ankles as a natural insect repellent. So it stands to reason, this is one of those plants you can pop in your garden to keep the flies away. So it's a really nice one to have around, the back portico or the front veranda, because it does work as a natural insect repellent. I love that terminology. We think insect repellent and we straight away think of that really stinky stuff that comes in a can, okay, and we sort of go, I'm not going there. Geranium is beautiful. It is something that females can use, and we can use it in our perfumes. We can use it, like we said, shampoo, conditioner, skincare, absolutely beautiful oil, and a beautiful floral. Now, this one isn't a touch. So obviously, if you are adding it to your perfume, then pop it into a roller bottle and fill it up with fractionated coconut oil. Righto, next, what else have we got? Heaps of florals. This one is gorgeous. We actually have, when you sort of have a look at it, we have quite a few florals. And I mean, I'm not even going to lavender and some of the other ones today. I'm doing your more exotic ones. Now, this one, Magnolia, is beautiful. Okay, it says here that we can combine it with bergamot and ylang ylang to promote healthy looking skin. We can apply it to wrists for a calming and relaxing aroma, and we can use it as our new personal fragrance. Now, I've used this one. Actually, I had this one and I hadn't used it, but I went to a training, and it was just one of those days. This was about 3 years ago, and I got the venue wrong, and I was just super stressed by the time I got there. I scraped my car on the car park. By the time I got to the training, I was a bit of a mess. And lovely Paula from Victoria, Paula and John Overbeek, Paula sort of looked at me and she said, "Are you okay, Tia?" And I'm like, "No," and just lost it. Well, she sat there with me, and with a roller bottle of Magnolia, she literally did this. Okay, she just rolled it up the back of my neck and let me sit with it. And I swear, within 5 minutes, I just got on with my day. I got on with the training. I really enjoyed the training. It was informative. I took it all in. It was almost like I knew there was nothing else I could do about everything else, and that everything else would still be there at the end. So I was present for the training. I did the training. I enjoyed the training. I became a huge fan of Magnolia, and then I got on and dealt with the rest of it. And yeah, it is what it is. But Magnolia oil is beautiful, and I just remember always just that, how I just calmed straight down, like literally in 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and I was present and there for what I was there for. So Magnolia is one of my favorites. And unlike rose oil, Magnolia is actually quite cheap. It's quite surprising. It's not an expensive one at all. I'll give you a comparison. I'll check the price. I won't quote your prices without giving you the right one. But rose oil is $146. Okay, where Magnolia is $54. Okay, so it's almost a third of the price, and it is a beautiful, beautiful oil. Okay, next floral. We have, what's up next? Jasmine. That's all right. We've done jasmine. Next. Okay, come on. I didn't press it, didn't I? Maybe not. Okay. Oh, we're back to the beginning. Okay, now we're missing a slide. There is a slide on there. Let me just see where they are. Okay. Okay, well, I have 3 other ones here that I haven't talked about yet that I wanted to quickly talk about. I thought I'd put Neroli in. Not to worry, Neroli is gorgeous. And let me just grab my info up, because I must have forgotten to pop it in my little slideshow thing in my excitement to get it happening. Where are we? Downloads. Here we go. Righto. Oh, no, I saw that screen before. Okay, so Neroli, let's get rid of this because this is not playing what we want. Okay, so we're going to quickly talk about the Neroli. Okay, Neroli is, now this is one, it was funny, I was at training last night and Judy was there, and Judy was thinking that this was Nayuli. And so Nayuli and Neroli are very different. Nayuli is a tea tree or a melaleuca, very similar to tea tree, and it's beautiful and I love what it does, but it's not a floral. Okay, Neroli is gorgeous. It is from the orange blossom. So from the orange tree, we get pettigrain from the twigs and branches. We get neroli from the orange blossom, or neroli, or however you want to say it. And we get orange from the fruit of the orange tree. Provides a gentle, calming aroma. Again, good for the skin, and it creates an uplifting atmosphere. So, if we're feeling a bit down, whatever, then this one, definitely do this. Okay, roll it on your hand. Love that smell. Neroli is gorgeous. So neroli is a really nice one for just to uplift, to soothe the skin. So if I've still got some on my hands there, I can totally just, and it's not going to cause me any side effects. It's not wasted. So neroli is beautiful. And again, it is a touch, so it's ready to use on the skin. This one is one that came out earlier, might have been late last year or mid last year, Davana. Now, this one, I will admit, I have not used a lot of, but it has this amazing property to, what's the word? To morph into what you need. So if you only have one floral oil, then this is probably the one you want, because this one is going to pick up that you need calming or you need uplifting, and it's actually going to give you that benefit, or that's my understanding of what it does. It's quite an interesting one, and I'm not sure when we'll have that one again. It's really sweet too, actually. It's quite nice. I don't mind that. I might have to play with that one a little bit more. Now, there is one more floral that I did want to tell you about, and that is Helichrysum, because Helichrysum is amazing. Oh, I didn't tell you about that one. Okay, I do have one more to tell you about. Okay, Helichrysum is liquid stitches. This one is amazing. Another not so cheap one, but once you've got a bottle, especially a roller bottle of it, when it runs out, it becomes a priority to make sure you have some more. Okay, so if you cut yourself, or I do that all the time, and it's funny because it's only because another friend named Judith, her cows attacked her one day and she ended up with quite a mark there. So Helichrysum was in the blend that I gave her for that. So whenever I think Helichrysum and say, if you've got any cuts, I always point to your head. But any type cut. So, when I cut myself with the knife yesterday, then Helichrysum is the go for that one. You'll find Helichrysum is it's phenomenal. Like I said, it's called Liquid Stitches. It's a little miracle bottle, that particular one. The other ones that I haven't mentioned are Clary Sage. Now, this is definitely a floral, and definitely a female floral. Okay, it is learning to be more accepting of new possibilities. Is its spiel. Funny that gotta love it. Learning to be more accepting of new possibilities. Now, do you know who rings me and asks me, have you got Clary Sage in stock? Have you got some? Can I get some Clary Sage? Pregnant people, all the time. Okay, as they approach the end of the pregnancy and the baby is due, they ask for Clary Sage because they've heard, this old wives' tale about how magical it is and how it will help them. But I love that it's accepting of new possibilities. So it's kind of interesting that it works in that area as well. Now, that one comes by itself, but it also comes in a blend called Clary Calm, which is basically Clary Sage with a couple of other oils. And that one helps bring a sense of stability to your life. And that is a beautiful roller that every woman, every 12-year-old girl should have. Everyone, doesn't matter, 88, it doesn't matter. We need to have the Clary Calm on hand for when we need emotional support, especially with those mood swings. Righto, now I don't have the picture. I don't even know where to go and get it. So I'm just going to tell you about it. I'm going to find it on this screen. Okay. Now, the special this month, that is what I was going to tell you about. The special this month is 3 essential oils. Now, the third one, did we talk about? Oh, yeah, no, we talked about osmanthus, chrysanthemum, and gardenia, didn't we? They're the 3. Okay, so the Mother's Day special is those 3 roller balls for $133. Okay, now if I can get up my screen for you, I'm going to tell you about the bonus special that I hadn't quite caught on to until yesterday. And then it just kind of went, oh my gosh, this is amazing, because normally to open up a wholesale account, every now and then they'll throw in something little, like the kids collection. They did that one time, or the BOGO box, and they'll throw in a wholesale membership with that. This is the first time I've seen a wholesale membership thrown in with the Mother's Day special. Okay, now, and for $133, like, that is phenomenal. The cheapest kit we have is about $180. Okay, so at the moment, if you join doTERRA, and to do that, it is literally just follow the link at Tia the Oil Lady. Okay, follow the link and go to the pages. Just follow them along. Here it is. I've got it now. It just took me a minute. Sorry about that. Okay, and you will find, oh, and I lied. It's not 133. It is 131. Now, recommended retail price of these 3 oils of osmanthus, chrysanthemum, and gardenia is $175, which means if you want them, that's how much it's going to cost you, unless you do it as a wholesale customer. So anyone that already has a wholesale account can go in and order these 3 oils and get them for $131, or anyone that doesn't have a wholesale account. So instead of registering as a customer, you register as a wholesale customer. They throw in the wholesale membership, which is normally $35 unless you get it with a kit. Okay, so you will get the wholesale membership, the 3 oils, and wholesale prices then for the next 12 months. Okay, so if, for example, you wanted the rose oil, okay, $146 normally, but that's the retail price. So the wholesale price is actually about 146, about 110. So you would be able to then purchase any other oil anytime over the next 12 months for 25% off. Okay, but not just your oils, your skincare, your cleaning products, your shampoo, your conditioner, your body wash, your soap, your toothpaste, your mouthwash, your hand cream, your sanitizer, all those things you can then purchase at wholesale prices. Okay, you're part of my group. We look after you. We make sure you understand what's going on, what all the specials are each month. If you've got any questions about how to place an order, then you just send me a message. We get that sorted nice and quick for you. Anyway, so that is the deal. So you get the 3 floral oils, osmanthus, chrysanthemum, and gardenia, okay, all in 10 ml rollers, and you get a welcome pack. You get your membership free with that for $131. Now, here's the good thing. It's available till May 15. So you've actually got another 5 weeks to take advantage of this. Okay. Now, if you take advantage of this month, What happens next month is if you go and put an order in, a loyalty rewards order, you will automatically get the free product of the month. Now, you don't get the free product of the month you order your kit. Okay, so if you were to order the 3 florals this month, then next month you can get the free product of the month and start earning points and building up your credits. So anyway, I've got lots of information on that if anyone is interested. There is a couple of ways you can do it. You can either contact me. Messenger is good because that way I can get you the information that you need straight away. The other way, and I'm just trying to get back to the live stream here so I can type it in for you, is, where are we? Where's today's class? Here we go. There we go. Here's today's class, maybe. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'll put it here. Okay, so if you go to theoillady.com, okay, just follow the links to oils, jump into your own account. It's all there. It tells you what to do. If you've missed that barcode there, you can scan that, and all my details are on there as well. Anyway, that is a longer class than what I had planned, but we covered lots and lots of the floral oils. They are beautiful. I must say I do like having them all because they all have their own little idiosyncrasies. And so whilst they're all, they're all good for self-care, they're all good for self-love, they all have their own little idiosyncrasies that make them that little bit different. And, some days I just want that smell or that smell. And so I've got my choices and I love having choices. Okay, well, that's it. I will see you next week. Not sure what we're going to discuss next week, but I'm sure it'll be something. And it'll be along the low tox lines, the swap outs. Actually, I've got a few hacks that we still haven't covered, so we might talk about those ones next week. Righto, well, thank you for joining us. If you're watching on the replay, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.